The back step that's up on the previous video, here's another thing you can use it for, right? So we're here, set up, we're in side control, right? We go to set up our back step, so we do a little pop up, sit here, right? And depending on how his arms are when I land, is what I'll end up doing, right? You can hit an arm bar, a triangle, or just go to mount, right? So I'm here, my knee was in it, I'm with my big back step, I step over, sit here. If I'm like this and I have the arms behind me, the easy thing to scoop up is a triangle, right? So I can sit here and literally, I'm gonna scoop around his head and arm like this and keep pressure on him, right? I wanna hold him with all my weight. I don't wanna be too light on him, right? So I'm not gonna land like this because there's nothing holding him down, right? So I wanna land nice and heavy on the hip. So I'll scoop him up and I'll shoot in like this. Now, I can set it for a triangle, right? So I can sit here, I can pull an arm in, I'm nice and tight like this. All right, if you don't have good hip dexterity, you might have to follow your back. But if you have good dexterity, it's easy, right? I lean into him, flip my hips over, I'm here, right? I set up my triangle, I finish triangle there, and also finish arm bar here. You got shoulder locks, you got wrist locks. Very easy triangle to hit, right? All right, so next option from here, we set up our back step. Let's say both arms are in, right? So we go ahead and hit our back step, his arms are in the middle, right? So step up, and both arms end up in. That's fine, all right? So one, if we want to stay safe, we can just step back in the mount like this. We're in mount, no problem, right? If we hit it, and we want to hit an arm bar still, right? One, we can take this arm, but we can't try to scoop it up or fight it in, right? And how high his arm is, right? So let's say we set it up and his arm is in the middle of the chest, that's fine. We literally grab it, shoot our hip into it, right? So this leg's already here, we're in nice and tight. I'm going to hang on to it and lean into his body, right? Step over, there's one arm bar. We popped up into our knee, in line, right? Make our big back step, right? So we step over, land on top. We're gonna scoop this arm to here, right? And we turn our hips to here. Notice this foot's by his head now, and this knee is close to his head, right? So I made my turn. I was here, right? I turn my hips really hard to here. I keep this tucked in nice and snug, right? I go over, and I'm in here. There's your arm,